Do you know why human is different than all other life in the world we know of? Why human is intelligent? It's called intelligent life because of self-consciousness. Only humans knows that they exist. The other life like bird, tree, fish, animals, they don't know they exist. They are unknown to themselves. They don't have ego, no self knowledge. So they don't do not have any concept of me or you or mine or yours, because there is no one to address who's that. There is no consciousness exist who says this is me or this is not. Just to explain it further, for animal there is no way to go beyond yesterday, can they? There is no progress possible. They do the same thing in their entire life. There is no changes in their life. Simply means there is no development, no progress at all. Animal have no choice. They are complete. They are already arranged. Their life is simply following its course. For other life, there is no past, there is no present, there is no future. They cannot plan, can they? Other than human, they cannot plan other life. Can other life do work? No, because they do without knowing it. Their doing is without intention. Animal cannot work. Working is not possible for animal. They cannot do for intention. An animal simply happy because they cannot be unhappy. Their happiness is not their choice, they are not freedom. There is no alternate for them. Their happiness is unconscious, it's simply natural. The human can be tremendously happy or tremendously unhappy. Human can be happier than the bird, trees, animal, because human has something which is no bird, tree or animal has, the consciousness, who can address happiness or unhappiness. Animal can have pain, but they don't have any sadness, they don't have any greed. Animal can't hate, can they? So if they can't hate, then they can't love either. Their sex is just physical without any emotion, just natural. They have intention, but their emotions are unconscious without any choice. They don't have any choice. When the self knows that me or I exist, at the same time the world also exists, because if I exist then something else also exists. That is the consciousness concept. So that is how the separations begin for humans. That is how the ego born, the world born. Knowing of world begins, everything appears on that consciousness. That is called a samsara. Because of the consciousness, human life called an intelligent life. That is why man have possibilities. Every human is free to choose. Man can work for intention. Man can do more. Unlike not just for living. He can progress. He can do different than yesterday. He can do different today. He can develop from the past. Men live in time. He can plan. He has a past. He has a future. No other life has that. So human also can be unconscious. Can it be? Yes. Like animal and bird and fish and trees. Like newborn baby. He don't have any consciousness. Like when we are drunk, we become unconscious. When we are in sleep, deep sleep, we are unconscious again. So animal or fish, they kill for their food, but still they are not doing any sin, any crime, do they? So there is no possibility of non-violence at the animal level. Because of unconscious level, hence they have no idea of violence either. No animal can become Adolf Hitler. or Saddam Hussein or any other criminal, they cannot become Buddha either, because consciousness is not there. So when man is unconscious, we are equal to animal. We also cannot commit crime when we are in unconscious state. So we cannot be punished when we are in unconscious state, when we are in drunk, when we are in sleep. If something has wrong, then we cannot be punished for that. So we are intelligent life, then why human has so many problems? So what is the biggest problem human have? The human knows they exist, but the biggest problem is they don't know who they are. I don't know my true nature. Who am I? That's what I don't know. And if I don't know who am I, then who wants and what? So no one knows what is required. So if we don't know what is required, then all our achievements is just get ruined. We never fulfill from our achievements. All our efforts goes waste if we don't know what we need. That is why the ego means it has an endless journey. Ego cannot be satisfied. None of the person in the world who has an ego has ever satisfied. I can challenge you. But humans still have a possibility, sure possibility. Human are bridge between the 2 points, the ego and the egolessness. It's a very good quote from Osho, which I like, I want to address here. If you have much ego, then you are leaning toward animal. But if you have a less ego, then you are leaning toward divine. But if you free from the ego, then you go beyond yourself, then you are divine, you are enlightened. So these enlightened people, what they teach us, all the gods and gurus, all life, what they teach us, they only teach us to tell that you born with some possibilities. So many humans like Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, Nanak, Kabir, Rumi, Jaggi, Moji, all awakened. There are thousands of people enlightened in the past and now as well on the earth, living now. When they reach to that state, all they teach to get there, it's a simply possible. That's what they try to explain, every single guru. Then why not me? We need to trust ourselves. More important, if we don't trust, then these gurus are no need. We need to trust ourselves that I can achieve. We are God creation. We must not underestimate ourselves. How we can be less? You are not here accidentally. You are here meaningfully. And there is a purpose behind you. The whole intent to do something through you. Believe me, every human are here to be enlightened. And that is the only goal for a human being. Trust me, this is the only goal for a human being. Hope that clears few things and leaning toward egolessness to be a better human. Thank you.